Now, do you think, going back, who do you think is hotter, Playboi Carti or Lil Baby?
Pause. Got Saucy Santana in the Discord. Baby or Carti? As in who's selling more first week, or who's organically hotter?
Yeah, fans.
I think Lil Baby's definitely big, and he might be the hottest in the streets other than Lil Durk, and maybe NBA Youngboy. Those are like the three Greek gods, if you ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh. Who else?
Greek gods? You mean those wasn't Greek gods?
Sorry, Egyptian gods. Egyptian god cards. My bad. Damn. Fuck. I ruined that whole thing. But anyway, so I think Carti, if we took out all playlisting and all blogs and all the marketing budgets from labels, I think Carti would win.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I don't even think we need to do that. Like, somebody actually DM me this. He was telling me to like do some video about Carti. I was like, yo, he's not really doing nothing right now. But shout out to him. But you got to look at Playboi Carti's tour, and he was doing the same venues that Lil Baby and Lil Durk were doing together.
But I feel like there's a difference nowadays between like performing artists and streaming artists.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck about your streams if you're not really pulling people? Like, I think if you're pulling people out, if you can pack arenas, you're more important and more impactful as an artist.
Okay. So you think Carti, no comparison to Lil Baby? As in, I mean, Carti is way bigger than Baby.
I mean, way bigger reach-wise, no, but I think he has a stronger, significantly stronger fan base.
Facts. I would agree with that. What about Youngboy, though? Because the chat was saying that's a better comparison, which I agree with.
Yeah, this kind of circles back, like academics and what's his name we're talking about, and annoying. We're talking about like Youngboy going on tour, and he was saying Youngboy was going to do arenas. I don't see Youngboy doing no arenas. I'm keeping it a buck. Across the country, I think a lot of Youngboy quote unquote fans are not going to a show.
Are just in it for the memes.
Yeah, or they're just digital fans. I don't see it happening.
Huh.
I think Carti's bigger than Youngboy though, show wise, and I think that's what will put him over. I think Carti's organic, and I think Youngboy's, a lot of it is organic too, in terms of like fans just mess with them heavy. But in terms of shows, we have never seen Youngboy go on tour, and from Youngboy to never go on like an actual tour to doing arenas or just doing the same venues that Playboi Carti was doing, yeah, that's a crazy jump. If he does it, then yeah, he might be the GOAT.
I think even streaming wise that Carti's above Youngboy. I think the only thing that Youngboy has on Carti is that he releases more often, so maybe his total streams are above him, Carti that is. But if they were both to drop an album on the same day, I think Carti's outselling Youngboy.
Now maybe.
Well, I think Whole Lot of Red sold 105K. What's the last NBA Youngboy?
NBA Youngboy sold like 137.
Okay. Maybe the Ye cosign for Carti recently has boosted his career significantly.
I mean, has it boosted Fabio Foreign's career significantly? Sales wise?
No, but Fabio Foreign is just fucking, I don't even know the definition or how to describe it. But you're right. Maybe the Ye cosign. I guess it's just because Kanye and Carti are so similar, or maybe not similar. I don't know what the word is, but their personalities synergize so well that their collabs like kind of, I don't know, it makes it bigger than what it is. Like people actually care about it, but that could just be because it's Carti too. Like literally Carti could be carrying that.
I think people care about it. Just they mesh really well together, especially like the energy. Because I would say a Playboi Carti Whole Lot of Red, like what he probably tapped into, and the reception and just the overall energy is kind of what Kanye did with Yeezus. And I think he can relate to Carti and like understand artistically what he's going through. So I think they would go, if they went on tour together, that would be crazy.
They were supposed to, allegedly.
Yeah, but Kanye was supposed to release 3 albums in 2016. He was supposed to do a bunch of shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, same thing with Carti, but that's why it works again, because they both lie.
Yeah, pretty much. Or they just extend the timetable. So if they say they're going to do something, it doesn't happen, but it'll happen like 4 years later.
Right. Now, do you think... So we were talking about how Drake kind of like taps in with Future and the street side of things to make sure that he still has that audience. At least that's what I think. Do you think Kanye's doing that a little bit with Carti? Stay young a little bit, stay on the frontier of fashion maybe, because Carti's got that whole vamp swag and like new sound that Kanye was known for, and like controlling the atmosphere for beats.
Yeah, but I think Kanye has messed with Carti for a while. Because if you remember, Jay messed with Carti. At least, like, he put Magnolia on like one of his favorite songs of the year.
Well, Kanye actually executive produced a Whole Lot of Red.
Was it the version that released, or was it the version that...
Yeah, the one that released. It was executive produced by Kanye and Matthew Williams, who was like the Givenchy...
Is he the guy that was like, my twin's going to deliver a classic?
Yeah, you already know my twin is going to deliver a classic.
Oh man. Yeah, I just think him and Kanye they work well together. And Kanye's always been tapping in with newer artists. He put Yachty on that Yeezy season 2 show when Yachty was just taking off.
So Kanye's kind of just a dude who, like, I think he just does shit because he likes it. Like, he's the true... Like, when he does something, I feel like you know it comes from the soul.
Yeah, I mean, if Kanye tapped in with Lil Pump, he messes with Carti. Like,
oh, right. He did tap in with Pump. With the I Love It song.
Yeah, Kanye taps in with every artist that he like feels like has a movement, especially if the artist has pushback on them.
Like, he's not afraid of controversy, and he'll potentially support them even more if they have controversy surrounding them, because he is a controversial figure.
Yeah, and I think X dying really amplified that for Kanye, because he had tweeted something like, yo, he was like sad he never got to show love to X, even though like he fucked with him heavy because of what was going on. And since then, you've seen him just stand by the baby, freaking Marilyn Manson, and I'm not saying Carti even has like these controversies, but I think it's emboldened Kanye to be like, yo, if I mess with somebody, I'm really gonna show them that I mess with them.
Right. I think that he's like invincible at this point anyway. Like,
oh yeah,
he's been through so much controversy at this point, especially with the recent actions of what's gone down with the Kardashians and the divorce, and then all of the other drama, that like nobody could take down Kanye. Even if he did something horrific, he would still have so many fans who justify it.
I don't even think they have to justify it. They just respect.
Like, don't care.
They just respect it because it's consistent. Like, they're like, oh, that's just Kanye. It's kind of like Kodak. Like, Kodak could do the most off the wall ridiculous shit that any other rapper, they're like, yo, that's crazy, like we can't mess with you no more. But if Kodak does this, like, yo, that's just Kodak, man.
I was gonna say that every single like OG has co-signed Kodak, and he is like the worst of allegations that just, again, nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah, allegations, just stuff that he says, stuff that he's admitted to, it's crazy.
I think he sounds like Lil Wayne, like the way he talks. I don't know. It just reminds me of that.
That's just down south, and he's got the teeth. So like, the one thing about Kodak is that you can't understand him when he speaks, but when he's on music, he's completely clear and audible.
maybe it's just like a dialect thing then. It's kind of like how when people with accents sing, they don't have an accent anymore.
Yeah, but that's because they copied American artists when they were learning.
Is that why? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because like the most popular, like the most popular music was American, and they sang in an American accent. So people from the UK, they would sing in and copy them and learn their songs in that American accent. That's like One Direction. They're all from the UK. They all sing in an American accent. Iggy Azalea, she raps in an American accent. Who else? Rita Ora, she sings in an American accent.
And she's British, right?
Yeah. Kid Laroi.
He's Australian.